Hi, thank you for joining in again. If you haven't subscribed already, please do subscribe to the channel. It's called Anna's Food and Lifestyle channel. Today's video is all about the lifestyle because we are going to test the Snugg case for our new iPad Air 4. We use the iPad Air 4 to do our videos and edit our videos, and we decided to purchase what looked to be a very interesting and convenient case to help us edit the videos anywhere and anytime. So this is called Snugg, and it's for the iPod, for iPad Pro and for iPod Air 4, 11-inch and 10.9-inch. So here we go. Comes with some oomph. The reason we picked the case because it had an ability of twist the top part of the screen like the Lenovo Yoga, which means that you can use the iPad as a tablet or as a laptop for convenience sake. So this is, hold on, here we go, there it is. It is not the lightest of things. I'm going to weigh this in a minute. The iPad, keep calling it iPod. iPad Air 4 weighs about 470 grams, and this guy feels like it weighs far more than that. So let's start with this one whilst we're there. It weighs 780 grams. 780 grams. That's almost double the weight of the iPad. That's crazy, right? So there we have it. So first impressions. It's already covered in fingerprints. It's got really nice silky texture, but it's clearly a fingerprint magnet. I don't know whether you can see already. It's literally caked in fingerprints. We'll open this up. It's quite stiff, which is kind of good, so you can have this in a position when you use the pad. Got a bit of fluff in there already. So there it is. You can see it looks like basically a little laptop once you put the pad up the top. It's not the slimmest, but apparently the keyboard's got battery built in rather than taking the battery from your iPad. So there we have it. You can see you can twist the screen anywhere that you want, and you can fold it back. Use it that way with the keyboard folded in. So that's a really great thing, right? It's the only one, as I said, the only one in the market, and it's such a great idea. However, let's put this back up. It's kind of got really sort of fairly smooth mechanism, but I feel like if you push a bit too hard, you might snap it. I'm sure you wouldn't, but it kind of got this, it's not as smooth as it could be, let's put it that way. Okay, so there we have it. Let's put the little pad inside. See how easy. They could have done, considering this case cost £75. £75. I do expect to have, like, you know, even on the cheap phone cases, you do have slight foam on the inside, so it's easy to slide it in and you're not scared of scratching your side of the new iPad. This is lacking this. It's literally just a raw plastic, and it's not the best of the finishes. So if you're a little bit iffy about putting your stuff in there, you probably wouldn't like that. So there we are. The pad is in. You've got the on and off button for the keyboard. I don't know whether you can see, but the keyboard's got multiple of colors. I think it's about, how many colors in there? 5 colors. You've got sort of standard green. You probably can't be able to see that right now. Hold on. Yeah, you can't really see that during the day, but you do. You basically have a light button, and you press it a few times and it changes the color, which is a great idea if you're trying to work at night or a really poor lighting. It is really good. However, now we're coming to the issue of the little trackpad. Again, it's a really brilliant thing to have. As I said, it's like pretty much using a laptop. You don't need to have a mouse, you use a trackpad if that worked properly. Unfortunately, it does not. As soon as you power it up, it works a little bit, and then it starts to freeze and then does all sorts of things, and it's not very good. Normally, I know on the laptops I used to have, the finish on the trackpad was slightly smoother, whether that made a difference, but it seemed to work better. Here, it seemed to be the same as the whole finish of the whole keyboard, so I don't know whether that's what the issue is. I don't know whether it's faulty, but it does not work really well. We tested this case for a couple of days and the issue is very intermittent, but it's very poor for the money. For £75, I do not expect to be an intermittent fault or any fault at all, the matter of fact. So this is automatically a no for me. The other issue we have noticed is when you do the buttons at the top, when you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you got numerical things there. When you press was a shift and it was a control shift and the hashtag, it does not bring a hashtag, it brings up a pound sign, where all the other buttons do correspond to what it's meant to be. So like number 4 will have a $sign, number 5 has a percentage sign, number 3 does not bring up what it's meant to do. So again, it's either misprogram issue on the product itself altogether, or this one is specifically a dodgy one. So as on and all, the keyboard here, it's got really nice finish, right? It sort of feels really smooth. The buttons, when you press them, they feel really good and you feel like you're pressing the button. It does all you want it to do, but those main issue of the trackpad and the misnumbering of the keypad, number 3, it is unfortunately a no-go. As an overall, for £75, I would not buy this case. As I pointed out, the issues were is the fingerprints. It weighs double the amount of the iPad itself, and obviously the issue that it's got with the trackpad is just not very good. So if I weigh this all together now, it weighs now, well, 1250. So it's hell of a lot of weight to carry with you. You know, the reason we buy and Apple produces the iPad, so they're small, they're thin and they're lightweight, so you can carry them everywhere without sort of, you know, weighing down your handbag. I do not want to carry 1.2 kilos in my handbag anywhere I go. So unfortunately, yes, so the verdict is this guy unfortunately has to come back because it either has a fault with the trackpad and the button, or unfortunately it's just plain rubbish. And I know for £75 there's very little similar items there. I know you can buy the Logitech one for £130. I think it's £115 currently on Amazon. So I think I do expect better things from the money, but to be fair, for £75 I do expect it to work and the trackpad to work. I know maybe some people might say it's something to do with the Bluetooth connection, but it's right next to it, it's kind of connected to it. I do expect it to work absolutely seamlessly, especially for the money. So unfortunately for me, Snugg case is coming back to their manufacturer for a refund. So well, hopefully you find this video helpful. As I said before, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do already, and we'll see you soon. Thank you.